Oh, there's that kitty I saw earlier. He's so small. I made a stop. Great riding today. Oh, my beard's a mess. So I'm recording this on my phone. I didn't want to get the GoPro out. I went to get gas. My bank card didn't work. I know I have money in there, so I had to use my emergency Canadian Visa card. So, little change of plan. On the first stop today, I looked at the maps and I was going to go to this tomb just outside Yeongwol. So that's where I was heading. Now that I have to deal with a bank card and make sure I have money, I'm going to go right into Yeongwol, look for a bank machine, and hopefully get some cash out. And then I'm going to go see if I can check into this motel. And then I think this tomb is only like a 7-minute drive outside of the city. I stopped at this little rest stop on the mountain. What's it, Sundol? It's quite nice. It seems like the perfect place. Let's go fly a drone. Yeongwol is just as I remember it. Nice, quaint little town in the mountains. Let's try the bank. I have no idea why my card didn't work. Let's test it out. All right, you guys want to see how ATM works in Korea? Oh no, what do I do? I can't read any of that. Oh, there you go. Japanese, Chinese, I think that's Vietnam. I don't know what those are. Indonesia, English. All right, you guys don't need to see my PIN.
Wait a moment.
It worked. Maybe it's just the machine at the gas station that wasn't working. Whew, that's a relief. Money, 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 money. Money. Okay, we got money. I came here once in the van. I remember it being hot, so it would have been the summertime. And it being quite a nice little city. I think I stayed at that, I don't know if you can see it. There's a motel over there. I had a gorgeous view of the river. Can't check in there till 6 o'clock. So there's another one down here where I should be able to check in at 2 o'clock. And then I will take the bike over to the tomb and we'll check that out. Let's hope we have more luck with this one. Success. I have a room. And I can check in now. They've got their own private parking lot too, so I don't have to park on the street.
2 hours later.
Just leaving Queen Motel. It is 3:57. I was trying to put the footage that I took this morning onto my computer, and there's a few corrupted files. So this whole introduction that I did sitting at a convenience store in the middle of nowhere, can't use it. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. What I have decided to do is skip the tomb for today. I got into that motel room, I was sweating, I was tired. The very last thing I wanted to do was get back on the motorcycle with long pants on and ride around. No more long pants for me today. I'm in shorts. I wish I had flip-flops. My feet are sweating. I think that's a temple right in the middle of the downtown. Let's go pick up a beer and head towards the river. Hey, puppy. Hey. Hey. You friendly? One thing Yeongwol does have, that is an observatory. Looks like people are like hang gliding off it. There's a CU. 안녕하세요. Okay, I just did a little search online and Yeongwol's got some stuff happening. I guess the main attraction is the tomb. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow when I get there. It seems to be a kind of a sad story. It says here, Yeongwol is located in southern Gangwon-do. Trying to do a YouTube video here. The city has a population of 50,000 and contains 20 museums. Millions of tourists visit the city per year, and now it hopes to be known as a museum city. Yeongwol wants to let people know about its fluent cultural and natural assets through the improvement of information, blah, 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 blah. Oh, so there's an international photo festival held here every year. It features events at the Donggang Photography Award Exhibition. So, there's for all you photogs out there, Yeongwol might be the place to go. It doesn't say when, at what point of year the festival is. There is this observatory here, Yeonwol Astronomical Observatory. If you have passion and energy to climb 800 meters for a good view of the stars, Yeonwol Astronomical Observatory is not to be missed. I gave some thought about going up there today. I looked at it, there is a road that takes you up there. I didn't want to put the long pants on, get on the bike and go up. Maybe on a future trip, I will be going up the observatory. What else we got? And then apparently this is a good place to go rafting, whitewater rafting. Anyway, I'll finish up this beer, take a walk along the river. This might be an early night. I got into the motel room after packing up the bike and I was drenched in sweat. It was so hot. I showered, I laid down. I didn't sleep, but I didn't want to move. My body was so tired. One beer in the bag, going by the river for another. Yeongwol is kind of a loud place. Lots of work being done around here. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be flying the drone if those guys are up there. There's fire pits all over this like parking lot. Looks like people just light fires in the parking lot. Yeah, Yeongwol's nice. Nice little town. Fishing, I don't know, maybe salmon. Do they have salmon in these rivers? Oh, that's a full setup. Are these here all the time? Where's the trucks that pull them? How do you fit in that thing? Batter up. As you can see, baseball is super popular here in Korea. Actually, it is really popular. I've been to one baseball game. I went to a season opener. I have no idea who was playing. It's been a long time since I was a fan of professional sports. I haven't watched a hockey game or a baseball game and been interested in it in a very long time. But the one baseball game I went to, it was a lot of fun because you bring your own beer in. You can bring your own food in, or I was more interested in the conversation and the beer than I was the game. Future video idea, baseball game in Korea. I'm looking at you, James. You suggested it. I'll take a drive down south and we'll go to a baseball game. Well, if there was ever a place to fly a drone around here, this is it, drone time. There have been no hang gliders come off that mountain in the last 20 minutes, and it looked like they were packing up, so I think they're done, which means I think I'm okay to do this. I'm not too worried anyway. They're way over there, and I'm over here, so. It's been a while since I spent any time near a pitcher's mound. right, ladies and gents, I'm done at the ballpark. Not much is going on today, so what I'm gonna do is go find some dinner, have an early night. Tomorrow should be a lot more exciting than today. Today was not too exciting. Not much going on, just some nice scenery. This is my new camera. I switched cameras, so this is the GoPro Max. This is a total test. I have no idea how this is going to work out. This will be an experiment. And we got some hang gliders coming in. They were not done earlier. I thought they were done because I hadn't seen them in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Apparently these cameras have like this like invisible selfie stick mode. Tell me if you can see my the stick. I saw a guy do that on a YouTube video. I don't know if it's gonna work. One guy left up in the sky. Yeah, 삼겹살 2인분 주세요. 한명. No soju tonight. So I don't know how well this new microphone is going to work. I might have to cut all this out. Cue Dan's barbecue music now. And here is my feast. Oh, I am full. What do I do now? I thought the sun would be down again. Am I turning into a grandfather, Halabaji? It seems I'm tired before the sun goes down these days. Partially today is because of the heat. I'm gonna walk around a little bit and digest some of my food, or I can just go to CU and get a beer. Maybe I'll walk around the block and then go to CU. One thing is for sure, it is going to be an early night because I just want to sleep. I decided it's just too early to go inside. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. The heat's gone. So I'm gonna go back to the river and fly one more time. Parking lot on the street. Typical Korea. Kind of reminds me of downtown of my hometown. They look pretty set up, like they're gonna be here for a while. Camping under a bridge. Oh, these mountains are fantastic. Where I grew up, there's a lot of beautiful scenery. We've got like Georgian Bay, which is off Lake Huron. Oh, just a second. Yeah, I grew up in a very beautiful place, but one thing we did not have was mountains. So it's nice to live in a place where I can finally explore the mountains. Never got to do that growing up. Okay, where do I fly? Okay, that's it everybody. It's 8 o'clock and I'm heading home. Oh, there's that kitty I saw earlier. He's so small. Oh, he's stuck. He can't get down. Hey buddy, I'll help you. Come on this way. Oh, there you go. He's so small. I wish I had some food for him. That's it, I'm gonna go back to the motel. Oh, there it is. We are here at the tomb of King Danjong. Just so you know, the word for tomb in Korean is mudom. Not that you really need to know that. It's not a key word for daily conversation. 안녕하세요. 한명.
2,000원이요?
Oh, wonderful. 감사합니다. An English guide. I did read the story, but what I didn't do was look at a map, so I don't know which direction to walk. There's stairs over there. I'll stick to where it's flat for now. This is how they would heat these places in the winter. They would burn a fire I guess the fire was down here maybe. The hot air would circulate underneath the floors, heating the entire place from below. Quite ingenious. And that system still kind of works today because all Korean apartment buildings, or most of them, have in-floor heating. They have water pipes that go through the floor. And it's a great system. Wake up in the morning in the winter, put your feet down, ground is nice and toasty warm. Good for drying laundry too. When Hong-do was governor of Yeongwol, King Danjong, who was demoted to Prince Nosan-gun. Oh, I don't want to give away the story. Oh, such a pretty day. I wish it wasn't so hot. I'm gonna sweat through my hat and my shoes. The way to the royal tomb. Here we go, my old enemy, stairs. Or ramp. So last night I was doing some research. I wrote like a page of notes about this Danjong story, and I left the notes in the pocket of my jeans, which are on the bike. I could just read off that and tell you the story, but I did all this research. Some of it is still in my head. I'm gonna do my version. By the way, this is gorgeous. This story starts with a very important man in Korean history, highly regarded as probably the greatest king in the history of Korea. He did many wonderful things for the Korean people, and that is King Sejong, or Sejong the Great. King Sejong, he died in 1450. And as is tradition, his eldest son would become king. Before Sejong died, he noticed that his eldest son, Moonjong, was not the healthiest dude. Sejong had reason to believe that he wouldn't last too long. So Sejong told his advisors, told his scholars to take good care of his grandson, Moonjong's oldest son, who was Danjong. They were looking after him, and sure enough, after only 2 years of being king, Moonjong died in 1452. So that left Danjong. At 12 years old, he became the new king. But after only 3 years, his jealous uncle, Sejo, wanted to become king. Sejo got in contact with some of Sejong's old buddies and convinced a few of them to support him in a coup. I believe it was 1455. Sejo took over as king by force, and he exiled his nephew to Yeongwol, and he demoted him. So he was no longer called King Danjong. He was now called Prince Nosan, I think. Nosan-gun. About a year after Sejo became king, he got word that some of Sejong's old buddies, the ones that were told to take care of Danjong, were plotting to get Danjong back on the throne. So, what do? You kill him. And that's exactly what Sejo did. He killed these guys right in front of Gyeongbokgung Palace. After that, he realized that his reign would never be completely safe as long as Danjong was alive. So he ordered his nephew killed. At 16 years old, 17 years old, Danjong was killed. His body was sent floating downriver. Anyone who was going to save the body or take care of the body would be punished for 3 generations. Somebody recovered his body, and I believe there's a monument to that person down at the bottom here. Somebody recovered his body, and bada bing, bada boom, here it lays. I got this place to myself. So that is the story, the tragic story of King Danjong. It kind of reminds me of a Disney film with like jealous uncle plotting to kill his nephew. Which Disney movie is that? All right, let's see what the rest of this park has. Can you guys hear this music? It's like 1950s rock and roll. I don't think that was the official music of the Joseon Dynasty, but I dig it. I don't need the mask. This place is really pretty and empty. There's like nobody around here. So maybe what I'll do is I will say goodbye now. I got a long ride ahead of me. Should take me maybe 3.5 hours to get home. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing. The number of subscribers just keeps going up and up and up. I wasn't prepared for this. When I started the channel, it was just for friends and family, and it's grown to be way more than that. So thank you guys. I'm gonna keep going. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm learning a ton. I would have never heard of King Danjong if I wasn't doing this channel. So I am learning a lot. Anyway, thank you very much. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and I will see you guys very soon on the next Dan Does Korea. Cheers, everyone.